it doesn't make any sense to get angry at the dashboard. Like, why are you
Right.
showing me all these signals? Stop showing this to me. That is bringing things to your attention that you need to deal with. And
Yeah.
so, you being the driver of that vehicle, you want to deal with these things. And so, again, yeah, for sure, it takes wisdom even to diagnose the problem. Like the dashboard signals most of the time don't tell you what the actual problem is, just that there is a problem. And
Hmm.
then you need to, have somebody look at it to diagnose what the issue is and then be able to fix it. And so, yeah, I think even what husbands would call the wife being unreasonable, um, um, I think sometimes could be something like that, where the dashboard signal is going off, but the wife cannot tell you what the problem is. She just knows that there is some sort of problem, right? And so those things are being shown, and for you to be the driver in order and figure out, okay, what is the issue here? What do I need to solve? Sometimes the issue could very much be kind of with the wife's spiritual condition and where her heart is at, where her soul is at. Sometimes the issue could be with the way the husband has been, neglecting certain areas of his responsibility, or where the kids are, or where certain external factors get put into place. But nonetheless, whatever it is for the husband to figure out and solve that problem, as opposed to just getting angry at the dashboard for giving him all these signals.
Yeah. A woman is more complicated than a car, and
Right.
a
Yeah.
car is pretty complicated. There's a
Right.
lot of things that can go wrong in a car that keep it from running well or even just stop it running altogether.
hmm
Lots of guys are better at organized maintenance on their car. You know, they're more tuned into when their
hmm
car is running low on oil
hmm
than when their wife is running low on time or affection or things like that.
Right.
And I mean, for me, the I think it's true that the biggest problem that I bring to those situations, and I mean, we've already used the word a bunch of times, but for me, it's been anger.
hmm
That has been the boring kind of response. Like it's boring to just be a person who gets angry at all the things that you don't like. And there's irony in anger. I mean, one of the most brutal things in a good way that my wife ever said to me when I was in a position of, I don't, this was a long time ago, so I don't actually remember what the presenting symptom was, but she was having a hard time with something. And I was kind of giving her pretty simplistic counsel to just get over it and like get her feelings in order. And I was getting angry about how she was not having emotional self control. And she said, well, why don't you show me how to do it?
hmm
And I don't think that probably helped in the moment. That didn't immediately calm me down, but that is like way super true
hmm hmm
that for a bunch of guys. You know,
hmm
I'm trying to think because not every guy probably is getting angry,
hmm
but let's start with a large number of guys who that is their default response.
Right. Right.
Uh, that is whatever the thing, like you're pointing out with the illustration of the dashboard. So whatever is actually wrong, getting angry does not enable anybody to fix it better.
Right.
And probably since it's a person is going to actually make it worse. So the husband's lack of emotional self-control is as unreasonable.
hmm
This person you're committed to, this person that you made vows to, this person that you supposedly you love, you say that you love them. You know, in a Christian context, we would assume that that is what the husband would say about his wife. So it is unreasonable to get super irritated with this person. That there's nothing spiritual about
hmm
getting angry like that with this person. So our anger is as unreasonable of a response as is whatever we think is unreasonable coming from the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And that anger is distancing. So it increases a break in fellowship. It does damage to the other person in terms of teaching them that this is how you're going to respond when they bring you something you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, potentially they let the smoke get even more,
Mm-hmm.
they let the
Mm-hmm.
problem get even bigger
Right.
before bringing it to us next time, kind of
Yeah.
thing.